All right, man. So we're in Knoxville, Tennessee. What's your name, bro?
Anthony Maurice Bowen.
Anthony. So how you doing today, man?
I'm trying to stay stable, trying to stay out of trouble.
Atta
I'm
boy.
supposed to have bipolar schizophrenia, so it's affected, but I take my meds just to make sure. I say I don't, but I
Yeah.
take my meds just to make sure.
Got you. So you're homeless right now, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What got you to that point?
Making bad decisions.
Yeah. Such as you don't have to go in detail,
all right.
but kind of vague detail.
I live with different women. I'm on SSI Social Security, and I work sometimes, but I don't stay with the check all the time. I don't. They cut my check off, and it's hard to stay on the street when. And I supposed to have sickle cell anemia, a black disease, like T-Boz had on the show, the group TLC.
Prodigy from Mobb Deep had it too.
And I worked a couple of jobs, but I had a couple of good jobs paying $13, $14 an hour. But I would get sick when in the hospital, and I was getting SSI Social Security. I was making a pretty good living here and there.
Yeah.
And I would get sick when in the hospital, and I would fall off, and they wouldn't let me back a couple. So I wouldn't write on the applications that I was sick. Cheating.
Yeah.
And then they would take my check away from me. Then I wouldn't have either one of them, and I wouldn't stay stable with either one of them. I would blow my check on dope or something and out on the street.
Gotcha. And do you have a job right now currently?
I'm looking for housing right now and a stable job once I get in.
Okay. So what would you say is stopping a homeless person from having a job, a full-time job, or even a part-time job?
Clothes,
Okay.
a bath, the education.
Yeah.
And some don't have, and when they traveling the homeless man, he can't get the ID he need.
Okay.
Cause you need a birth certificate and things in Knoxville to get ID.
Okay.
And they don't take out of state. You have to send out of state for it.
Oh, really?
And you need money to send out of state. So most people in Knoxville are homeless. They ain't from here.
Yeah.
It's hard for them really to get a job.
That makes sense. So you said education too? What do you mean by that?
No, I didn't say education. Just leaning on the wrong people, not depending on self and family.
Gotcha. So you said clothing and a bath.
People with housing, you need to stay clean, and cause being around people, especially with this COVID, you need to stay clean as you can. At the mission down in Knoxville, they make you take a bath every day.
Yeah.
But I stay out or go to a friend's house. I go borrow some money from my uncle or something, try to get some new clean underwear, cause I don't like putting on the same underwear.
Well, no.
So I just come outside and then go where I have to go that day, and then come home, step the mission here and there, and take a shower when I can't change my underwear.
Gotcha. What do you think would help best to kind of help transition people in Knoxville from living on, being homeless to having a part-time, having their shit together, pretty much? What do you think would really help this area in particular?
Well, Knoxville has a lot of things, but not for the right people. Knoxville got a lot of out-of-towners. Knoxville don't take care of their own homeless.
Okay.
They take care of somebody else to take care of their homeless.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I mean, can you kind of give a rundown on your day-to-day?
Yeah. We go to bed at the mission about, they close up at 8.
So you have to be at the mission by 8?
You got to be in by 6:30.
By 6:30, okay.
And we stay in the smoke area, and we take a shower at 7:30. We got to be in bed by 9:15. The lights out at 8. You can go down and smoke your last smoke at 9:15.
Okay.
Then you come out at 7, and we have a little area we sit in.
Yeah.
And I come out. That's why I'm up here right now. I didn't feel like staying in, so I came out.
Yeah.
And you just gotta at the mission. You just gotta do what you do every day. But I go to the library. I go up and check on my court dates. I've been in trouble in the courts a couple of times.
Yeah.
I go to a place called Helen Ross McNabb Center, and they help me get with I'm supposed to have bipolar schizophrenia, so effective. I get my shot once a month.
Yeah.
I have a case manager helping with housing, and we have a place called Helen Ross McNabb and CAC, F2 Ross Center, and they help me with housing before. But
are they pretty good about helping?
Yeah. Especially if that's hometown, they really for your home. The mission ain't.
Yeah.
But businesses from Knoxville with homeless help you.
Okay.
And they help you with clothing and stuff. I have my appointment tomorrow, so I have to be back tomorrow about 9 because my case manager's coming to get me to get my shot tomorrow.
Gotcha. And for the mission, is it pretty hard? Do they have a limited amount of beds, or is it pretty hard to get in there?
It's easy to get in, but they only hold like 200 people.
Oh, okay. So what happens? Like, how do you get into the mission? I guess is what I'm asking.
You have to have an ID and really just obey the rules.
Yeah. Do you have to be there at a certain time to sign in? Like, is there to
You
try
gotta-
to fill that 200 or whatever?
Normally they have about at least 30 beds empty,
Okay.
but during the summertime,
Yeah.
they're always packed.
Is it?
Travelers come and go. It depends on what season it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, have you ever seen anything crazy or wild
Yes,
that
I
you're
have.
willing to talk about? Some kind of crazy story?
Yeah, I had people that got banned from the mission
Mm-hmm.
and in the cold
Yeah.
and passed away.
In the cold?
They passed away in the cold because the mission wouldn't let them in.
Do you know what they got banned for?
It was either drinking or fighting, something like that.
Okay. And it was during the winter?
Yeah.
And because of that, they died out in the cold?
Snow, and died in the snow.
Damn. What, I guess, what do you think, all right, we'll do it this way. If you had 3 wishes, one wish for you particularly, one wish for society particularly, and one wish pertaining to the future, what would those 3 wishes be? So we'll start with you first.
My wish for myself is to get in with my children. I have family, but I learned from family to take care of your kids.
Yeah.
I want to take care of my kids are grown, but I want to be in their life still. And I know dads have responsibilities and be older in their life. A man should have a certain stability in their life by a certain age.
Yeah.
And if I don't have it, my kids may turn astray and do the same thing to their kids. And one thing about the world is, I don't think the world, from when I was born in 1968 to now, I don't see, with the COVID, it really hit it. The people of the future might have a hard time with it. We only got what we got left for Earth. We have no more future to look to, it's us ourselves.
Yeah.
And we no longer build into the future, we are the future right now. And I hope the kids in the future, somehow, some way, we'll find a way to help the kids for the future so they have life abundant later on in life.
There you go. What's your wish for society right now?
My wish for society is, I hope people in life will love where they are, love create the great way, creation itself, and love what they are in it.
And your wish for the future?
For me and the way life goes itself, for me that I love and understand the way of nature.
There you go. All right. Do you believe in the paranormal or supernatural or anything? Ghosts or anything?
I really
like that?
can't see it. They show different things about aliens. I might believe in aliens. I ain't gonna say I do because they haven't showed a whole lot of things since I was younger, like it was when I was younger.
You talk about the stuff on the news recently?
I haven't heard it.
Oh, the government's releasing all kinds of declassified videos of UFOs and
really?
stuff. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They're supposed to have some big declassifying thing next month, actually. Like, the government's supposed to tell everybody like what they have and what's going on. So we'll see how that pans out.
All right.
So do you have any? How has COVID affected people on the streets?
Knoxville, it was hit rough later on because we was one of the last to get it.
Yeah.
And since we was in the middle, since we down south and the like the panhandle of it.
Yeah.
And when it started hitting up in the hundreds, we all start worrying.
Yeah. Did it affect everybody pretty? Because they're
Yeah,
making such a big thing about being clean and
pretty
social
shut down.
distancing and everything like that.
Yeah.
Were a lot of people getting sick or anything like that you noticed?
In Knoxville, it's like about 200-300 people died.
Oh, really? Wow. That's crazy. So you said you got a caseworker and they're pretty good.
They take care of me pretty well. Yeah.
They don't give you the runaround and all that.
No, really, they sneak around and buy me cigarettes and sodas and hamburgers.
Really? There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, man. Is there anything that you would like to say to anybody watching this, whether they be kids, adults, anybody? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know all the people that watch this.
Yeah. My name is Anthony Morris Bowen, and I would like to say, if you never see me or hear from me again, I appreciate all you people being there, family, friends, neighbors, society, and the young world today.
There you go, man. I appreciate your time. Bro.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your time.